Hey there, food lovers! We have another delightful treat to share with you today. We made the best apple pie ever. Are you ready to tackle this classic? Gather your ingredients, preheat your oven, and start making an apple pie that will fill your home with joy and your heart with pride. The heart of a phenomenal apple pie lies in the apples themselves. The journey to crafting the perfect pie begins with selecting the finest apples, each a potential star in your culinary masterpiece. Imagine the crisp autumn air as you wander through an orchard, the trees heavy with ripe, juicy apples just waiting to be picked. The anticipation builds as you fill your basket, knowing each apple promises a delicious pie. Choosing a suitable variety is critical to achieving the perfect balance of sweetness and tartness. The array of apples at the market can be overwhelming, but this is where the magic happens. Each variety brings its unique flavor and texture to the table. Some apples are sweet, some are tart, and some offer a delightful combination. Finding the right mix to create a symphony of flavors in every bite is the secret to a perfect pie. Seek out apples that hold their shape during baking, ensuring a chunky texture. As you slice through each apple, notice the crispness and the way the knife glides through the flesh. This is a good sign that the apples will maintain their integrity in the oven, providing that perfect bite that is neither mushy nor firm. The preparation is as necessary as the selection, and each slice brings you one step closer to pie perfection. Granny Smith apples are a classic choice, known for their tartness that cuts through the pie's sweetness. Their bright green skin and firm texture make them a favorite among bakers. The tartness of Granny Smith apples provides a refreshing contrast to the sugary filling, creating a balanced, satisfying, and memorable flavor. These apples are a staple in many traditional pie recipes, and for good reason. Honeycrisp apples offer a delightful crunch and a balanced sweet-tart flavor. Their juicy, crisp texture makes them a joy to eat fresh, but they also shine in baked goods. The Honeycrisp's natural sweetness pairs beautifully with the spices typically used in apple pie, such as cinnamon and nutmeg. This variety adds a layer of complexity to your pie, making each bite a delightful experience. For a unique twist, try Braeburn apples, which boast a complex, slightly spicy flavor profile. These apples bring an unexpected depth to your pie, with hints of spice that complement the traditional flavors. Braeburn apples are versatile and can be used alone or mixed with other varieties to create a pie that is truly your own. Their firm texture ensures they hold up well during baking, providing a satisfying bite every time. The crust is the unsung hero of a great apple pie. It's the golden, buttery foundation that holds all the deliciousness together. The key to a flaky crust lies in keeping everything cold. Use ice water to make the dough and chill it thoroughly before rolling it out. Don't overwork the dough, as this can develop gluten and result in a tough crust. A light touch and a gentle hand will reward you with a tender, melt-in-your-mouth crust. While a classic apple filling is undeniably delicious, don't be afraid to get creative and experiment with different flavors. Adding citrus zest, such as lemon or orange, can brighten the apple flavor. A sprinkle of warming spices, such as cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves, adds depth and complexity. Consider incorporating chopped pecans or walnuts for a truly decadent treat for added crunch and nutty flavor. Baking the perfect apple pie is a science and an art. It requires a delicate balance of ingredients, precise timing, and a bit of intuition. The process begins with selecting the suitable apples. Choose a mix of sweet and tart varieties to create a complex flavor profile. Peel, core, and slice the apples uniformly to ensure even cooking. Toss them with sugar, cinnamon, and a touch of lemon juice to enhance their natural sweetness and prevent browning. Preheat your oven thoroughly to ensure even cooking. This step is crucial as it sets the stage for the baking process. An improperly preheated oven can lead to uneven baking, resulting in a soggy bottom crust or an overcooked filling. Set your oven to the recommended temperature, usually around 425 degrees Fahrenheit, 220 degrees Celsius, and let it heat up thoroughly before placing your pie inside. Place the pie on a baking sheet to catch any bubbling juices, preventing a messy oven cleanup. This keeps your oven clean and helps distribute heat evenly around the pie. The baking sheet acts as a buffer, ensuring the bottom crust bakes to a golden brown without burning. Additionally, it makes it easier to remove the pie from the oven once it's done. Start the baking process at a higher temperature to encourage the crust to set. This initial burst of heat helps to create a flaky, golden crust that is both tender and crisp. Bake the pie at this high temperature for about 15-20 minutes. This step is essential for achieving the perfect crust texture, which complements the soft, juicy filling. Then, reduce the heat to allow the filling to cook through without burning the crust. Lower the oven temperature to around 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, and continue baking for 30-40 minutes. This gradual reduction in heat ensures that the apples become tender and the flavors meld together beautifully. Keep an eye on the pie as it bakes. Cover the crust with aluminum foil to prevent over-browning if the crust starts to brown too quickly. A perfectly baked apple pie will have a golden brown crust and a bubbly filling. The crust should be firm yet tender, and the filling should be thick and luscious, with the apples cooked to perfection. Allow the pie to cool on a wire rack for at least an hour before serving. This cooling period helps the filling to set, making it easier to slice and serve. Enjoy your homemade apple pie with a scoop of vanilla ice cream or a dollop of whipped cream for the ultimate dessert experience. While this essay provides a roadmap to apple pie perfection, don't be afraid to add your flair. Experiment with different types of sugar, such as brown sugar, for a richer flavor, or turbinado sugar for a subtle caramel note. Play around with different spice combinations to create a flavor profile that speaks to your taste buds. Remember, the best recipes are those that reflect your creativity and preferences. Once your apple pie emerges from the oven, golden brown and fragrant, it's time to present your masterpiece. A light dusting of powdered sugar adds a touch of elegance. For a truly decadent treat, serve your warm apple pie with a scoop of vanilla ice cream or a dollop of freshly whipped cream. The contrast of warm pie and cold, creamy topping is simply divine. Sharing is caring, so spread the apple pie love. Apple pie is best enjoyed when shared with loved ones. Invite friends and family for a slice of homemade goodness and watch their faces light up with delight. Share your apple pie creations on social media and tag us. We'd love to see your baking triumphs. You can even pies in the comments below. Your delicious masterpiece will inspire others to embark on their apple pie adventures. Today, we're diving into a timeless classic that evokes warmth, comfort, and pure deliciousness, the apple pie. This dessert has been a staple in many households for generations, and for good reason. Its combination of sweet and tart flavors, along with a buttery, flaky crust, makes it an all-time favorite. There's something truly magical about the aroma of cinnamon and apples filling your kitchen. As the pie bakes, the scent wafts through the air, creating an inviting atmosphere that beckons everyone to gather around. It's a smell that instantly transports you to a place of comfort and nostalgia. It's a scent that speaks of family, tradition, and happiness. Baking an apple pie is more than just making a dessert. It's about creating memories with loved ones. Whether it's a holiday gathering, a weekend treat, or a special occasion, the apple pie brings people together. Whether you're a seasoned baker or a newbie in the kitchen, this essay is your guide to crafting an apple pie that will impress everyone. We'll walk you through each step, from selecting the best apples to achieving the perfect crust. No matter your skill level, you'll find tips and tricks to elevate your pie-making game. Get ready to roll up your sleeves and embark on a delicious adventure. We'll also delve into the art of making the filling, ensuring each bite bursts with the right sweetness and spice. By the end of this journey, you'll have a pie that's not only beautiful to look at, but also irresistible to taste. Your baking adventures await. Always stay connected. This is just the beginning of our baking journey together. Hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes, baking tips, and culinary adventures. Remember to ring that notification bell for updates. We'll explore the world of desserts, from classic cookies to show-stopping cakes. Join our community of passionate bakers and let's create something unique together. Thank you for watching. Now that you're armed with the knowledge and inspiration, it's time to wear your apron and get baking. Gather ingredients, preheat your oven, and create some magic apple pie. Until our next adventure, happy baking!